Here's an unpopular opinion. I think consistency in your marketing trumps your content. All right, there's a lot of people watching this that are not going to agree with me, but let me share a story with you. So, a few years ago, I had a very niche offer in the real estate investor space for those people, and it was a CRM focused marketing offer. I ended up selling 220 of them. I sold a bunch of them. They were high ticket. And occasionally I would see a scenario play out that made me believe strongly from my own experience in what I'm telling you. Okay. I would see people, I'd have a sales call with somebody, I'd present my offer. Most people wouldn't buy on their first call, right? But which is fine. And I put them into a nurture. They'd get emails and texts and ringless voicemails and things like that. And this automation, this nurture automation would run 56 weeks. So what is that? 13 months? 13 months. And after that, they just go to my kind of regular newsletter. And on more than one occasion, I had people come back that I hadn't talked to, hadn't heard from in over 18 months that would come back and buy. All right. And every time they would come back and buy, they would be replying to one of those emails in that automation, and their reply had nothing to do with the content of the email. Right. So, and I've seen this happen on a much shorter scale as well. So maybe somebody is, 3, 6 months, 9 months out, had dozens and dozens of people do that. They're replying to an email, replying to a text, hey, I'm ready to move forward in this specific example. And that email had nothing to do with what they were saying. So I realized this after seeing this in my own business, my own life, multiple times, that what you say doesn't really matter. Okay? What they remember is they remember hearing from me. And they knew that obviously we had spoken in the past and had a conversation about my offer, but there was nothing magic in that email or that outreach at that time. It just, they were in the right mode to buy and they heard from me and they remembered. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I think this video is going to be evergreen for as long as videos are out there. I don't think this changes. We live in a world now in 2026 where the attention span has never been shorter. So we can just assume, we can guess together that's going to continue, and somehow it's going to get even shorter than it is now. So people will remember that they heard from you or saw something from your company, even if they don't remember what you said. Does that make sense? And there's people that will spend so much time, so much effort on content and trying to get it perfect, and then they push it out there. It doesn't matter what it is, email, post on social media, video, etc. Nothing happens. Okay, so the big win is consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. This video, if you haven't noticed, has very, 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 very simple editing. Why? Because it doesn't matter. The message is evergreen. The message is going to remain true for a long time. It doesn't matter what's in my background. It doesn't matter what my hat looks like. It doesn't matter what kind of music I don't have playing or what kind of effects I'm not using. None of that matters. You're going to remember the message. Maybe. I'm kind of contradicting my point here, but you're going to remember you heard something from me. And the point is, on YouTube where you're watching this, the point is you go, this guy might have a point. Let's see what else he's got going on. So kind of a funny comparison there, but I think you get my point. Okay. I would say your message matters the most in videos. Does the quality of the production stuff matters much? I don't think it does. I think people value authenticity, which this is, and I think you know that. But if you hear from Jason Wright, and let's say you decide to subscribe to this channel, next time I release content, you may listen to it or may watch it, you may not, but if you see something come across your screen, you'll know you'll know that I put something out there. You may not remember what I said in a month, but you remember you heard from me. And that's the whole point here, okay? So I share this as inspiration, as permission for you to just create. Consistency is key. Here's something else. I can't tell you the amount of people that have reached out to me over the years, could be through email or maybe they booked a call, and they'll say something like, I've been watching you for a while, right? And I'm always curious by that because I'll look into that and see if I can figure out, where they found me, and sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But something that's neat about marketing is there's a lot more people watching than you think. Some most you don't. But just because they don't reply to emails or comment on social or share or subscribe or whatever, doesn't mean they're not watching. So the purpose of this video, this message is about consistency. C minus production and getting it out there every week, in my opinion, is way more valuable than having perfect, movie style quality that you get out once every 3 months. So if you want to think about another thing in life, think about working out, think about dieting, think about practicing a sport. You're not going to always have the best practice session, but if you do it regularly, you will see results. So I hope this inspires you. Hope you get out of this what I was trying to put out there. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Good, bad, or indifferent, as always. If you like this content, if it makes you think a little bit, you should consider checking out more. You should also consider subscribing. Love to have you here. If it's your first time here on this channel, we talk a little bit about business and marketing. We also do cigar reviews. We also do smoked meats. It's really all the things that I'm personally passionate about. And in that environment where I'm relaxed and you're relaxed, I sometimes talk about business as well. Okay. So thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful. See you in the next video.